Now, the title of this video and myself are not normally found in the same room, but I really do think that Games Workshop are laying down the foundations of bringing back another demonic Primarch. The text that we're about to discuss is taken from the latest White Dwarf magazine. For those people who haven't been following all the brand new narrative stuff in the latest White Dwarfs, it's all about Vashtorr. Vashtorr's return to real space. I personally think that Vashtorr and the narrative around Vashtorr is going to be a big thing towards the end of this edition and also the start of 11th edition as well, because there's so many bloody things they're dropping, so many things they're hinting about. But of course, in today's video, I want to focus on that one big one, and that is Daemon Perturabo returning to Warhammer 40,000. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So this image in the background is talking all about the followers of Vashtorr, the army that he is assembling, and it states the Archonthane has assembled mortal worshippers across time and space. It is likely the vast majority of these supplicants know not true the nature of the power to whom they offer their praise, and simply view themselves as innovators or perhaps even saviors of their people. The twisted magi of the Dark Mechanicum are particularly prevalent, giving their rapturous hunger for forbidden knowledge. Blessed with Vashtorr's insight, their twisted demon forges have become infernal birthing pools from which monstrous fusions of flesh and machine march forth to unleash their pent-up fury upon the galaxy. The tyrannical warbands of the heretic Astartes too strive to earn the Archonthane's patronage, ever eager to amass power and knowledge beyond that of their rivals. Given Abaddon the Despoiler's apparent alliance with the demon, it is no surprise that the Black Legion lend their forces to its cause. Reports from Adeptus Astartes forces claim that the traitorous Iron Warriors have also been drawn to Vashtorr's side, seeing in him the opportunity to enhance their ever-expanding armoury of seeds-breaking demon engines. It is rumoured that entire grand companies have joined the forces with the Archonthane, and that he has entered a diabolical pact with the demon Primarch Perturabo. Now, for those of you who have been following the lore closely like myself, we do know that Perturabo has now been name dropped twice, one in the Arcs of Omen Vashtorr book itself, and now in this brand new White Dwarf article. And for me, again, I think this is the foundations being set to bring the Lord of Iron back to Warhammer 40,000. I'm not saying he's going to be the next demonic Primarch coming back, because that is indeed going to be Fulgrim. For those people who haven't been following the rumors, the Emperor's Children are apparently getting a massive range refresh. With that, demonic Fulgrim is supposed to be coming, but that is another subject for another day. Back to Perturabo, and why I think this could be an absolute massive deal is because this would potentially be a Primarch, a demonic Primarch coming back to the setting that has no real allegiance to any of the big Chaos gods. And with everything that's happening with Vashtorr's return, there's so much information that is being given to this now. Something big is on its way. And I really do think the addition of Perturabo being added into this mix makes perfect sense from not only like a lore standpoint from GW, but a business standpoint as well. How many times have I said that demonic Primarchs, loyalists, just Primarchs themselves make so much bloody money for Games Workshop? To have Fulgrim coming back next as part of the Slanesh range refresh, so you have every type of Chaos God then represented on the battlefield, and then start bringing back the other Primarchs who are not aligned, your Perturabos and your Lorgars. jazz. And with Perturabo coming back, with Vashtorr, with the current narrative, the way that these two beings are similar to each other, it just makes perfect sense. And the text that we're seeing now, again, is the foundations being set. I am 99.99% sure that demonic Perturabo will be getting a Demon Primarch model. We're going to see an explosion of new lore, probably to the back end of 10th edition, going maybe into 11th edition, and this could open the doors to a bunch of new scenarios, a bunch of new models, a bunch of new lore, because the way that it's been shown off in this brand new White Dwarf magazine is that the Inquisition fears what's going on with Vashtorr. There's this whole article, which I want to cover in a separate video, about the Wormwood, and they now learn that Vashtorr is looking for this thing called the Lock, whatever that will be. No one knows what that is at this point. So the Inquisition is sending out all its agents to try and find what the hell is going on, what Vashtorr's main plan is. And I'm sure we're going to see the fruition of that plan during this edition. Currently where we are now is the Pariah Nexus. I think there's one more book left in the Pariah Nexus series with the Silent King, with Imitech, with Guilliman, Arch, Magos, Belisarius Call, all going to the Pariah Nexus. I think there's one more book left. That's got to wrap that up. And then potentially we're going to jump to this new scenario, which is all about Vashtorr, the Wormwood, the Dark Angels, the Blood Angels. Lionel Johnson's probably going to be in there. Maybe Guilliman is going to turn up there. This is where we get the meeting of Guilliman and the Lion. There's so much bloody things that is happening now in the current narrative of Warhammer 40,000. Now, just before I end the video, let's just put away the narrative side of talk for a second, and let's focus on the thing that we absolutely all love, and that is the tabletop models. If you bring back another demonic Primarch, in this case Perturabo, that means a brand new centerpiece model for your Chaos Army. I actually don't know what Perturabo is described as a demon Primarch. Is it like one big husking, crying robot wielding a pillow that he cries into every night because he's not Rogel Dawn? I don't know. You tell me in the comment section. But the point I'm trying to get at is that this means like a potential mini range refresh for Chaos Space Marines. You have Demonic Primarch, Perturabo. Then you can have like brand new Iron Warrior characters potentially. Upgrade kits for the Iron Warriors. Maybe new demon engines, tank upgrade parts. The sky's the limit when it comes to bringing these type of Primarchs back. When I say these type of Primarchs, Perturabo and Lorgar, because I think it'd be the same for either of them. But I think it would be an incredible time. I really do think now that GW, again, I keep saying that, are building the foundations. It always happens in these White Dwarf magazines. They keep hinting at certain things. It happened with the Silent King. They've done it before and they'll do it again. It happened with Lionel Johnson. All the hints, the circles within the circles. They've done it. They've got a track record. Brace yourself, brothers, because I think we're going to have an absolute wild time in front of us. Anyway, that is enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. And we'll have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See ya. Have a great day, and bye-bye.